we have a new episode of Disney Heroes. I'm doing this in Kevin's terrarium because he's out and about, and I decided to just do the video around with him. I thought I was gonna have to delay this video, but turns out the thing I thought I had to do this morning wasn't even a thing. So yeah, we're just doing the episode anyway. Thank you for for that. Here's Isabella. Oh, the full name, Isabella Madrigal. I just need a moment to take a look at her. This is just like Lady and the Tramp because there were 3 characters in the patch notes. I didn't read the skills, so I'm going into this completely fresh, unaware of what's going on. I bet that's her win animation. So much hides behind my smile. Seemingly perfect but entitled, Isabella is under enough pressure to make just about anyone crack, and when she does, look out. Okay, backline damage. Oh wait, is that the victory? I don't know. But better read the skills before I make myself look dumb. Well, dumber. Prickly pass. The prickly pears. Baloo is not impressed. The prickly pears, not the prickly pass. No wait, that's I know that's probably a lyric from her song. I should know this. I have listened to that song quite a few times to know the lyrics. Passive. Isabella's basic attacks explode into a puff of smoke, affecting the original target and all nearby enemies. Affected enemies are dealt fantastic damage per second for 3 seconds. Isabella throws a cactus at the closest enemy, dealing fantastic damage. That enemy and others near them also gain a damage over time that deals fantastic damage every second for the next 6 seconds. If any of these enemies already had a damage over time effect, they will be dealt a single instance of true damage when this damage over time gets applied. Okay, so you want to pick her up with like dots. Who else has? Wally can do dot damage. There's plenty of characters you can team her up with to do that. Vine grasp. Oh, what? You don't get to see that? Okay. Isabella creates a vine that deals fantastic damage to the nearest enemy, knocking them back and snaring them for 8 seconds. After being knocked back, the original target and all enemies hit along the way take 10% of their max HP as fantastic damage per second for 8 seconds. When the snare wears off, the target is stunned for 7 seconds. Veil of Elegance. Isabella creates a veil of plants around herself and allies, granting everyone a heal over time that deals 40% of their max HP per second. For 5 seconds during this time, everyone affected... Okay, during this time, everyone affected, there's a comma missing there, also gains skill power and 200% increased movement and attack speed. If an enemy attacks Isabella, or any ally, or an ally, while the veil is active, they have a dot apply... Why is... Okay, what's with the inconsistency? How come sometimes it says dot, and other times it says the full thing? It's on the same character as well. I mean, from character to character, sure, but like on the same character? Okay. The dot applied to them for... They have a new dot applied to them for 5 seconds. This dot deals 10% of their max HP as fantastic damage each second. Each individual enemy can gain this dot once every 3 seconds. It would save a lot more text as well. Oh, Kevin's doing his gaping thing where he just opens his mouth because he's too warm, which is very weird because it's not warm at all right now. It's raining and it's very cold. Succulent Surge. Oh wait, that's the victory? Wait, that's your Vine Grasp? I'm just looking at these animations again. I gotta be honest. Okay, that's her Vine Grasp. They're good animations, but they just, compared to other characters, they just seem kind of bland. Oh well, I guess it's just me. Whenever Isabella creates a plant with one of her skills, she heals herself for a certain amount of HP, and for the next 5 seconds, she heals 50% of the damage she deals. Isabella's damage over time effects now add 1 stack of corruption to enemies, while also cursing and sapping them for 8 seconds. This is corruption. Each stack of corruption reduces an... Okay, yeah, that's the stackable version of cursed. I'm just looking at the animations. I'm trying to see if I'm missing the Because, like, compared to other characters, this... Especially with how Isabella's supposed to be this perfect... Maybe that's the point? That she can't go wild, she has to stay like this, or something? Wait, is this her dress? Yeah, that's her, like, pre-wild dress. She probably... Eventually she needs to get a costume that... You guys can hear me over her cheering, right? I'm not really sure about the audio in this one. You know what? Never mind. I'm not going to think about it too much. Botanical Beauty. Isabella's damage over time effects remove all stacks of hardy from an enemy. That's the second time I've read this. I think Lady and the Tramp do this as well. While affected by one of Isabella's dots. See, again with that. Okay, hang on. Wait a second. Here it says damage over time, but here it says dot. Now it's not even within the same skill. There's no consistency. Either dot or damage over time. That's what I say. Enemies cannot gain stacks of hardy while they have a bleed. Dot, sorry. I usually say bleed because in Jua, its damage over time is a bleed. It's a bleeding effect. But here it's just dot, because it's not just bleed, sometimes it's poison, sometimes it's just like effects of an air, sorry, I'm missing the word, fire extinguisher. It didn't have anything to do with air. When an enemy hero gets KO'd for the first time, all surviving enemy heroes gain a dot that deals true damage per second for the rest of the wave. Each time this dot, again, ticks on an enemy, they gain 1 stack of decay. After Vine Grasp activates for the next 6 seconds, all enemy heroes hit by Vine Grasp cannot gain buffs. Additionally, every time they are prevented from gaining a buff this way, they gain 1 stack of fatigue instead. Enemy heroes can gain fatigue stacks this way once every 3 seconds. Okay, this one is... Okay, I think this is... No, who is that? AU and PE. Okay, you stop that. Pegasus and Audrey. Okay, that's an interesting pair. Okay, so this is, whenever an enemy gets stacks of corruption applied from any source, they are dealt true damage. Enemies affected by damage over time effects from any source lose 8% reality and armor. Okay, that one's just a debuffing thing. But I think this one is way better, because with the amount of... It doesn't even look like it's like... It could just be like, if you just have a whole team of corruptors... No, sorry. Wait, yeah, sorry, okay. This guy is like, if you have a whole team of, like, bleed, you can really reduce their armor in reality, but then... Who knows, with some people could really have a lot of armor and stuff. This one, on the other hand, is true damage, which just flat out ignores the armor in reality to begin with. So if you just have this, then it's better. So go for the Audrey disc. Oops, I knocked over my phone. What's next? This is all cruelty, devastating sap, silencing attacks, exhausting attacks, corrupted dose, and the battle badge, which I never really paid attention to. Can I test her out yet? I mean, okay, we can't even test out the Lady and the Tramp, but we might be able to test out... Yes, we can! There we go! And looking at the size, that doesn't look right to me. Wait, where's Bruno? Bruno, you're here somewhere. I think I leveled you up enough. It'll be faster if I just type you in. Bruno. If I just type in Brun, that should be enough. Let's see. Okay, Bruno was pretty short, so I think that looks right. But I think... Mirabel is a bit too tall. Or maybe it's just, like, because, like, Isabelle has, like, her head is a lot smaller than... Because I specifically remember her being taller. The size just doesn't look right to me. I think Mirabel's the problem here, though. Everyone else is fine. Mirabel's just too big and large. And if I put Ariel in the picture, it gets even weirder. Ariel is just so short. Let's have all the Madrigals come out. Oop. Oh, everyone? She just slide... Did she slide in? I didn't see Bruno's in the way. Can you... Any of you... Oh, yeah, you're definitely going to beat Ida. Granted, because Ida does have Berserk, this does make a good sparring partner. Oh, there goes Bruno. Now, the question is, how the heck are we going to get Isabelle to lose? There should be a team here somewhere. No? Well, I got you. There we go. You can help me test out Isabelle. Yeah, she does slide in on, like, plums. Some kind of fruit. Okay, now, oh, we can't even see. Oh, wait, well, there's too much going on. I can't even see what happened to her. Let's retreat and try that again. There we go. So, just Isabelle this time. Just so we can finally see how she dies. And it should be over any minute now. There we go. She just gets this. Okay, even her lose animation is just kind of compared to other characters who have wild animations. Like, you know how Darkwing Duck dies? He just absolutely stumbles and falls. There's a lot of good, like, actual defeat animations here, so it just kind of feels lackluster. Skills are good, but the animations aren't like they aren't grabbing my attention like other characters do. Even Lady and the Tramp, who I haven't unlocked yet because the battle pass is kind of like, it's kind of a ridiculous wait time before you get these guys. These guys have something that, like, especially this one. Lady's face just grabs my attention a lot. But you know what? That's fine. It's fine. I mean, I guess, can I say it's fine? I mean, the character's still here, so it's good. And I don't really have anything else to say. I'm just glad that we're getting more Encanto characters. I just can't wait for the whole family to be here. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time. Goodbye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video from beginning to end. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel and join the Zainreborn community. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.